I apologize in advance if the story I'm about to tell you upsets you. And I promise by the end of the story, you're going to feel some kind of way. Crime scene cleaners often get asked, what's the worst thing you've ever seen? And although we see situations that they make horror movies about, it's the stories behind certain situations that make it really bad. And this is a personal one for me. A few years ago, we got called out to a hotel near Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where a serviceman in his early 40s, who spent 23 years serving our country, was traveling from Washington, D.C. with his son. When we go into a scene, we often quickly learn what someone was doing in their final seconds, minutes, hours, and days before they die. It was evident that him and his son had attended a Red Sox game together. Good old-fashioned father and son bonding. You could even see Fenway Park from their hotel window. It was reported to me that the man had suffered some kind of significant head injury and chose not to go to the hospital, and that he pleaded to this little boy not to tell his mom because he was okay. Upon entering the scene, I discovered that the concentration of bodily fluids was on one of the beds, a combination of blood and vomit. Apparently, the little boy had woken up in the middle of the night to the sound of his dad throwing up. And it was told to me that this little boy witnessed his dad drowning in his own vomit and watched him die. In the hotel room, there were a few things that stuck out to me. 2 Red Sox tickets, a dinner receipt, a box of Cracker Jacks, and these little baseball helmet souvenirs that you can put little snacks or ice cream in. When I was a little boy, going to Red Sox games with my dad, we used to eat ice cream out of them. They were good memories. I became obsessed with returning these items to the little boy because I knew it would be the last good memory he would ever have with his dad. I gathered these items together and asked the hotel manager if he could get these items to the boy. And it struck me when he told me he would try, but that the little boy was being treated in the psychiatric unit of a local hospital. He was waiting for his mom to get there from Virginia. He was all alone. While I was packing up, I started to reminisce pretty hard about my own dad, who passed away just 2 years prior. And I just broke down. I must have sat there alone for an hour. I knew what that little boy was feeling.